Hey everyone, we are working on practice sheet 24. So we're going to start with number 1. It says it cost $37.50 to buy 5 reams of paper, with each ream costing the same amount. What is the cost per ream? So hopefully this is what we remember. It's cost per ream. The cost, which is $37.50, and the reams, which is 5. Now I'm not going to divide all of this for you. Hopefully you know this means divide cost per ream. The cost for one, they want a unit rate. Okay, so there's no decimal here, so it's going to go right here. So 5 won't go into 3, but 5 will go into 37, and I'm going to just get you started. 7, you're going to go from there. So your job is to divide that, and it will be cost, put it here, whatever you get, per ream. Okay, pause the video while you do that problem. Okay, so the next one is make improper. Hopefully remember this. Texas. So we would do 6 times 7, whatever that is, plus 5. So y'all do 6 times 7 plus 5, and that's going to go on the top. Your denominator will stay 6. So that's your job. Okay. Number 3, we've done these quite a bit. I'm not going to do this one for you. I'm just going to do an example. Okay. So let's say that I have, let's do 25 over 4. Okay. So here's 37 over 5. So remember, this means divide. So I would do 25 divided by 4. You would do 37 divided by 5. I'm giving you an easy number also because it's 5. So I would do 4 into 25. If I don't know how much it is, I would write my 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my whole number. 24. I have 1 left. Remember, that's the numerator. It goes on top. Okay? So whatever you get when you subtract down here, that number is going to go on top of that. Okay? My denominator is 4. Your denominator, we're going to put it here, is 5. Okay? Okay, so now we are going to look at number 4. We definitely need our formula chart for number 4. So pause the video and find your formula chart. So your formula chart looks like this. We see a triangle, a whole bunch of numbers, but we're going to use our formula chart to assist us. So area, triangle, A equals half BH. Don't worry, you'll have that memorized before you know it, even though you don't have to. So A equals half BH. And remember, as we're using our formula chart, you see 1, 2, 3 things. 1, 2, 3. That means I only need 3 numbers. See all these numbers here? I do not need them all. Okay? I do need the half. And then I need a base and a height. And remember, those have to form a right angle. So that right angle is right here. Okay? So the base is 14. And the height is 9.3. So you can do this 2 ways. You can multiply 14 times 9.3 and then divide by 2. I like to do half of 14. And if I don't know it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Half of 14 is 7 times 9.3. That's your job. You're going to multiply that. I would put 9.3 on top. And then it is going to be inches squared. Okay. Okay, so let's look at number 5. And we're still getting used to this division. So remember, inside, outside. Okay, I'm going to put 0.04. Sometimes I feel like that helps to have less numbers instead of that 0 there. So remember, if I have a decimal here, I have to move it. Do it first. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that will be right there. Okay. So now I'm looking at this like a 4. Now, I wrote my 4s earlier. I'm just going to quickly rewrite them. Okay. So I have to figure out, and just start at the beginning. Some people try to look at both of these. I just want to figure out 4 into 7. Well, 4 into 7, 8's already too big, so it goes 1 time. I need that number there, okay? 4, I have 3 left, and I'm going to pull down the 7, okay? Now I would do 4 into 37, okay? So it would be that one. That would be 9. I'm going to let you take it from there. Okay, pause the video and finish that problem. Number 6, 4.32 times 7.1. 4.3, whoops, we're going to try that again. 4.32 times 7.1. Okay, so hopefully we know we multiply 1 times 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what we're multiplying first. Okay, then I would hold my spot on the second row and do 7. Okay, my last step is to put that decimal. Well, 1, 2, 3. Remember, we didn't line up our decimals when we're multiplying, but I would count over 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't put that in until you have your numbers, just to make sure it all looks lined up. But you're going to move in that decimal 3 times. Number 7. Kyla had $32.58 in her piggy bank that she saved by Tuesday. So she already has this amount. She earned $15 babysitting on Wednesday. So when we earn it, we're adding it, right? When she went shopping Thursday, she found a new outfit she wanted. It cost this much money, including tax. Well, I can tell by looking at these two, I'm not going to have enough money. So how much more money does Kyla need to save to have enough money to buy the outfit? So hopefully we know. Let's figure out how much we have. I'm doing this for you right now, but y'all need to do it. I want you to remember I have $32.58. And I have 15. That 15 doesn't go here. That's not $15. $15 is written like this. When you don't see the decimals, you put that 0. So you're going to add to figure out how much that she has. Okay? And I can already tell, because there's no regrouping here, that this is going to end up being a 4. So she has 40-something. So to figure out how much more she has, we're going to subtract this number minus this number. We're subtracting that number minus that number. That is your job. Okay, number 8. I know some of us are going to definitely find this confusing. This is a trapezoid. It looks like it's knocked over compared to how we normally see it. We normally see the parallel bases as the top and the bottom. So I have my trapezoid, half B1 plus B2. So similar to a triangle, but instead of B, it's B1 plus B2, and then we have our H. Okay. So everybody who's attempting this problem, A equals half B1 plus B2H. Now normally I use those parentheses, but because this is a problem that already has parentheses in it, I think it might throw you off. But remember that I have a half. I need 2 numbers inside. Those would be the bases, the ones that are parallel. And then the height, remember the height has to be with a right angle. So I see the right angle here, okay? Well, these two right here are the ones that are parallel. We can tell these are not parallel. So these are my bases. This can be B1 or B2. This can be the other one, okay? So we need to be adding 15 plus 7, okay? And the height, this is not the height because I don't see a right angle, so this 15 is the height, okay? So once you see this, remember PEMDAS or GEMDAS or however you learned it, is we want to make sure we do the inside first. Okay, so 15 plus 7, which is 22. Okay. Now, what I would do, again, now this kind of looks like my formula for a triangle. What I would do is I would take half of 22, put that number right here, multiply by 15, do that somewhere over here, and then that will give you your answer. Be real careful. And I'm going to put my answer over here with my units, meters squared, because it's area. Okay, number 9. You learned this last year. There's different ways of learning. There's different ways of teaching it. I like to do it kind of like this. Okay, I have negative 16, so I'm starting back here, negative 16, and I'm moving 27 more backwards because that's like normal subtraction, or I can think of it like a negative 27. Officially, it is subtract, okay? So these are same, sum, add. So even though I see that minus, I'm looking at both of those. Those look the same, sum, add. I would be adding them. But I'm adding them to the left, so it's going to be a negative, whatever I get, okay? And then we have number 10, label the ordered pair for A, okay? So remember, our first number goes left or right, and the second number goes up or down, okay? So I would start here at my origin, and I need to get to the A, so I go this way. And I'm right under it, so it's that number. That's my first number. So I don't pick up my pencil. Now my second number, 1, 2. That's my second number, okay? We always go left, right, and then up, down. And if there's a 0, that means we stay put for that movement.